No one knows exactly why, but at 40, everything changes, as if a hidden truth is revealed, one that can shatter your illusions forever. Have you noticed it in yourself, maybe in a friend or someone close? This silent change that nobody talks about, but everyone feels. Do you sense something is different? That the certainties of youth have started to crumble, as if the ground beneath your feet is slowly shaking? Maybe it's a moment of crisis or a deep awakening. Think about it. What has changed in your life over the last few years? Stay with me. What I'm about to reveal could be the key to your freedom or the start of your greatest fear. But this is just the beginning. In youth, we believe in the impossible. Eternal love, easy success, people who will always be by our side. These are necessary illusions, an invisible shield against life's brutality. Have you ever stopped to wonder why it's so hard to let go of these dreams? Why even when reality knocks, we keep holding on to hopes that no longer make sense? The truth is we need these illusions to move forward, to endure the blows. But at 40, these masks begin to fall, and the truth shows itself raw and naked. You realize that much was just a facade and it hurts more than you imagined. How many times have you deceived yourself? How many dreams have you let die? Until something unexpected happens. Do you think people change? Many want to believe that, but Schopenhauer said otherwise. Character is almost unchangeable, like a stone thrown into a lake. The waves pass, but the center remains untouched. At 40, you start to see beyond the masks, recognizing betrayals and falsehoods that were carefully hidden. That kindness you believed you saw was often fear, interest, or even self-preservation. Think about the people around you. Who really is who they say they are? This revelation can break your world and question everything you thought you knew. But there's something worse to come. Being alone is not failure, it's redemption. You learn that true peace comes from silence, the absence of masks, the meeting with yourself. But this solitude scares many because it reveals you really are that raw, undefended version. Have you ever feared looking in the mirror and not recognizing what you see? Facing this reality is a challenge few dare to accept. But what if I told you that in silence lies your greatest strength, and silence holds a secret? Pain doesn't disappear with time, it deepens if ignored. At 40, you stop running and start to listen to your wounds, the ones your heart tries to hide and your mind avoids. Schopenhauer said that pain is the only thing that illuminates life. Even if that light is harsh and uncomfortable, you will discover that by facing it head-on, an invisible strength is born, a light in the abyss that many can't reach. Imagine this light as a beacon in the darkness, guiding you to a new path. But this light demands a price. The greatest enemy isn't outside, but inside you. Unresolved traumas, internal saboteurs, lies you tell yourself, they are the real culprits behind your hardest battles. Winning this internal war is tougher than any external fight. Have you ever felt you fight a daily battle against your own thoughts? At 40, you understand that true victory is silence, self-respect, and courage to start over even when everything seems lost. And not everyone is ready for that ... Accepting that life isn't fair, that not everything gets solved, that there are no guarantees, is the key to true freedom. How many times have you waited for things to change on their own, for justice to be served or time to heal all wounds? Now you stop begging for external meaning and start creating your own peace. And this isn't weakness, it's the greatest strength a man can have. Imagine leaving behind the weight of expectations, living for what truly matters. But this journey doesn't end here. Have you ever wondered what life would be like if you truly allowed yourself to be free? Free from opinions, judgments, fears that paralyze you. At 40, this question becomes urgent because time doesn't wait. The freedom you seek isn't outside, but within you. And the path to this freedom starts with a choice. Are you ready to break free from the invisible chains that hold you? Do you feel like you're carrying more weight than you should? Expectations, disappointments, regrets, they pile up silently, draining your energy. But here's a secret. Only those who face what bothers them get free. At 40, you can choose to be a prisoner of this weight or become the master of your own life. This choice isn't easy, but it's necessary. Look back and see how far you've come, how many battles you've won, even without noticing. Maturity brings a silent power that doesn't depend on applause or recognition. At 40, you discover that true success is living in peace with yourself with less noise and more authenticity. That's a strength no one can take away. The journey isn't solitary. Many men go through this silent transformation, but few talk about it. You're not alone in this search for meaning and freedom. Sharing your experiences can be the first step to inspire others to follow the same path. Together, you form a community of men who chose courage over fear. If this message resonates with you, don't let it stay silent. Subscribe to get more content that speaks directly to men seeking truth and transformation. Leave your like to strengthen this network of strength and courage. And most importantly, share your story in the comments because your voice might be the beacon someone else needs. If you made it this far, you know these truths aren't for everyone. They're for those who want to see what others avoid, who are willing to face what many pretend to ignore. If this message makes sense to you, subscribe, leave your like, and share your experience in the comments because this can help others break free. Comment. Code 40+, I choose freedom. This is your chance to declare your commitment to truth and freedom. This community is for those who want more from life, who seek maturity with courage and awareness. Make your voice heard. Are you ready to live the freedom that comes from self-knowledge? To abandon illusions and embrace reality with courage? The path isn't easy, but it's the only one that brings true peace and fulfillment. Every step on this journey is an act of bravery, a daily choice to live with more purpose and less fear. The choice is in your hands, and the time is now. Thank you for staying until the end. Your journey is just beginning, and the road ahead may be tough, but deeply transformative. If you want to continue this path with life-changing content, subscribe, activate the bell so you don't miss any powerful message, and join this group of men who decided to live with purpose and freedom. The moment is now. Now that you know these truths, it's time to act. What concrete steps can you take today to change your life? Which old habits must you abandon? What do you need to cultivate to strengthen your spirit? These questions may seem simple, but will define your future, your inner peace, and your legacy. Don't let the fear of the unknown stop your transformation. True courage isn't the absence of fear, but the decision to move forward despite it. Facing yourself, accepting your shadows, and using that strength to create a new, more authentic path is what separates those who win from those who remain trapped. Remember, maturity isn't about settling, it's about choosing wisely. It's time to live life with less drama and more depth, valuing what truly matters. It's about learning to silence external noise to hear your own heart's voice and act accordingly. Turning 40 is like waking up from a dream. You see the world as it is: cruel, beautiful, unpredictable. You see yourself more clearly, without filters. And, despite all the pain, losses, and harsh truths, something is born inside you, a deep, almost wild calm, a kind of wisdom only those who have fallen and risen know. You no longer want to impress, prove, or win. You want to be whole, to be free, to be true. If this message makes sense to you, subscribe, leave your like, and share your experience in the comments. This can help others break free. Comment. Code 40+, I choose freedom.